Surah 38, Sa'd. In the name of Allah, the most merciful, the most compassionate. Sa'd, and by the Quran, full of exhortation. Nay, but the unbelievers are steeped in arrogance and stubborn defiance. How many a nation did we destroy before them? When they approached their doom, they cried out for deliverance, but the time for deliverance was already past. They wondered that a warner had come to them from among themselves, and the deniers of the truth said, "This is a sorcerer and a big liar. Has he made the gods one single God? This is truly astounding." And the elders among them went forth saying, "Go ahead and be steadfast in adhering to your deities. What is being said is with a design. We have not heard this in the religious community close to our time. This is nothing but a fabrication. Has this exhortation been sent down among us only to him, to the exclusion of all others? Nay, they are in doubt regarding my exhortation, and are saying all this because they have not yet had any taste of my chastisement. Do they possess the treasures of your Lord, the most mighty, the great bestower? Or do they possess the dominion of the heavens and the earth and of all that is in between them? If so, let them ascend the heights of the realm of causation and see. This is only a small army out of the several armies that will suffer defeat here. Before them, the people of Noah, Ad, and Pharaoh of the tent pegs gave the lie to the messengers. And so did Thamud, and the people of Lot, and the people of Aika. These were all leagued together. Each of them gave the lie to messengers, and my decree of chastisement came upon them. They are waiting for nothing except a single cry, after which there will be no second cry. They say, "Our Lord, hasten to us our share of chastisement before the day of reckoning." O Prophet, bear with patience what they say, and call to mind our servant David, who was endowed with great strength and who constantly turned to Allah. With him we had subjected the mountains, that they join him in celebrating Allah's glory evening and morning, and the birds too in their flocks, and turn again and again to celebrating Allah's glory. And we strengthened his kingdom and endowed him with wisdom and decisive judgment. Has the story of the litigants reached you, of those who entered his private chambers by climbing over the wall? As they came upon David, and he was frightened of them, they said, "Be not afraid. We are just two litigants. One of us has committed excess against the other. So judge rightly between us, and be not unjust, and guide us to the right way. Behold, this is my brother. He has 99 ewes, and I have only 1 ewe. And yet he said, 'Give her into my charge.' And he got the better of me in an argument." David said, "He has certainly wronged you in seeking to add your ewe to his ewes, and indeed many who live together commit excesses, one to the other, except those that believe and act righteously, and they are but few." While so saying, David realized that it is we who have put him to the test. Therefore, he sought the forgiveness of his Lord, and fell down, bowing and penitently turning to him. Thereupon we forgave him his shortcoming, and indeed an exalted position of nearness awaits him, and an excellent resort. We said to him, "O David, we have appointed you vicegerent on earth. Therefore rule among people with justice, and do not follow your desire, lest it should lead you astray from Allah's path. Allah's severe chastisement awaits those who stray away from Allah's path, for they had forgotten the day of reckoning. We did not create this heaven and earth and all that lies between them in vain. That is the fancy of those who deny the truth. So woe from the fire to all who deny the truth. Shall we then treat alike those that believe and act righteously, and those that create mischief on earth, or treat alike the God-fearing and the wicked? This is the blessed book that we have revealed to you, O Muhammad, that people with understanding may reflect over its verses, and those with understanding derive a lesson. We bestowed upon David an illustrious son, Solomon. How excellent a servant of ours he was. Indeed, he constantly turned to us in devotion. And when one evening, well-trained and running horses of noble breed were brought to him, he said, "Lo, I have come to love this wealth on account of the remembrance of my Lord." And when the horses disappeared, he ordered, "Bring these horses back to me." And then he began to gently stroke their shanks and necks. Surely we put Solomon to the test and cast upon his throne a mere body, Thereupon he penitently turned to us. He said, "My Lord, forgive me, and bestow upon me a kingdom such as none other after me will deserve. Surely you are the bounteous giver." We subjected the wind to him, so that it blew gently at his bidding, wherever he directed it. And we also subjected the devils to him, all kinds of builders and divers, and others that were bound with chains. This is our bestowal, so give or withhold as you wish without account. Indeed, an exalted position of nearness awaits him, and an excellent resort. And remember our servant Job, when he cried to his Lord, "Behold, Satan has afflicted me with much hardship and suffering." We commanded him, "Stamp your foot on earth, and here is cool water to wash with and to drink." And we granted to him his family, and also the like of them, as a mercy from us, and as a reminder to people of understanding. And we said to him, "Take in your hand a bundle of rushes, and strike with it, and do not break your oath." Indeed, we found him steadfast. How excellent a servant of ours he was. Indeed, he constantly turned to his Lord. And remember our servants, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. They were endowed with great strength and vision. Verily, we exalted them in consideration of a sterling quality, their remembrance of the abode of the hereafter. In our sight, they are among the chosen and excellent ones. And remember Ishmael, Elisha, and Dhu al-Kifl. All were of the best. This was a remembrance. An excellent retreat awaits the God-fearing. Everlasting gardens with gates wide open for them, wherein they shall recline, wherein they shall ask for abundant fruit and drinks, and wherein there shall be with them well-matched bashful mates. All this is what you are promised for the day of judgment. This is our provision for you, never to end. All this is for the God-fearing, but for the transgressors, an evil resort awaits them. Hell, where they will be roasted, an evil place to dwell. All this is for them, so let them taste boiling water and pus, and other sufferings of the kind. Observing their followers advancing to hell, they will say among themselves, "This is a troop rushing into you. There is no welcome for them. They are destined to roast in the fire." They will reply, "Rather, no welcome to you. You will roast in hell. It is you who led us to this end. What an evil resort." They will say, "Our Lord, give twofold punishment in the fire to him who has led us to this." They will say to one another, "But why do we not see those whom we considered him among the wicked? Is it that we mistakenly made fun of them, or have they disappeared from our sight?" Verily, all this is true. This is how the inmates of the fire will dispute among themselves. Tell them, O Prophet, I am nothing but a warner. There is no deity but Allah, the One, the Supreme, the Lord of the heavens and the earth and all that is in between them, the most mighty, the most forgiving. Say, this is a tiding of tremendous import, from which you are turning away. Tell them, I had no knowledge of the high council when they were disputing. I am told about matters by means of revelation only because I am a clear warner. When your Lord said to the angels, Verily, I am creating a human being from clay. After I have created him and breathed into him of my spirit, fall you down, prostrating yourselves to him. Then the angels, all of them, prostrated themselves before Adam. Except Iblis, he waxed proud and became one of the unbelievers. The Lord said, O Iblis, what prevented you from prostrating yourself before him, whom I created of my two hands? Are you waxing proud, or fancy yourself to be too exalted? He replied, I am nobler than he. You created me from fire, and created him from clay. He said, Get out of here. Surely you are accursed. And my curse shall remain upon you till the day of resurrection. Satan said, My Lord, then grant me respite till the day they are raised up. He said, You are of those who have been granted respite, till the day whose hour I know. Iblis said, By your glory I shall mislead them all, except those of your servants, the chosen ones from amongst them. He, i.e. Allah, said, This is the truth, and I only speak the truth. I will certainly fill the Jahannam with you and with all those among them who follow you. O Prophet, tell them, I do not ask you for any recompense for the performance of this task, nor am I given to affectation. This is nothing but an admonition for all people the world over. You will know the truth of the matter after a while.